Hey you! Would you like to know how to make a teleportation system, that when you touch a part you can teleport to another map and escape from the game?
Oh! Right, welcome back to the 7th or 6th, I don't know where, to the 7th part. Today I'm going to be teaching you when you touch a part, a GUI will show up on your page and it'll say that you've escaped. So yeah, follow along and go. Now you're probably wondering, how are we going to do this? I'm stupid.
What did you say?
Well, that's where I come in. I'm going to be teaching you step by step how we can do this easily, okay? It's going to be, the result is going to be, come on. Alright, so to begin, what we're going to need to do is we actually have to make the GUI. So if we don't actually make the GUI, it won't work. So let's actually make the GUI. So you're going to start a GUI, green GUI, blackout, let's call it. Let's call it blackout, if I can actually black out. Inside, we're going to add a frame. Inside of this, we're going to add a text label. In the frame, we're going to size it up to fit the whole screen. And in the text label, this is where we want it to say blackout. So let's just change the thing to blackout. Not bulk out. No, we don't want to say black. Let's do text scale and change the font to Source Sans Light. And let's call this You Escaped. Once to do that, get rid of the border size pixel, put that to 0. We don't want that disgusting border. And now we can start to actually make the script. So in blackout, you're just going to add a local script, just like that. And now we can type. Now you're probably wondering, what's a script? Well, we don't do that around here.
自分を知れ。そんな美味しい話があると思うのか。お前のような人間に。なんてひどい野郎。
Alright, so to begin we need to get the part. This part, okay, let's make this part now actually. Just make that invisible. This part, when we touch it, we're going to teleport to like another map. And if you're wondering what this whole teleportation thing is, you know when you like in a game and you touch a part and you teleport like back to like the starting lobby or something like that. When we touch this part, it's going to teleport us to this game. So let's do that. So to make this part that we're going to touch, we go to workspace, add a part, and if I can actually find the part, bro, these parts just go wherever they want. And now because we have our part, and now because the game isn't actually complete, we're just going to make it in front of us, so we don't actually have to walk across the whole map, which would be kind of stupid. So we size it up, put the material to neon, and there you go. There's your part. Boom, bam, done. Go back to this. I'm going to call it escape part, and then go down, local blackout frame is equal to script.parent.frame. Local blackout text is equal to script.parent.frame.text. Text label, there we go. And let's actually change this to blackout text. Boom, there we go. Now it's looking cool. Next, we're going to go down and we're going to create a local function. This is going to run when we call the function and we walk into the part. So I'll show you later on. First, what we need to do is part.touched. And you know it's an event when it has a little lightning bolt next to it. And :connect to the name of the function on part touched. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the parent. Oh, and I forgot. Inside here, other part. The other part is the thing that's touching the escape part. So in that case, that should be our local parent is equal to other part parent. Local humanoid is equal to parent. Find first. I really can't type today. It's really a humanoid. Boom. What the hell? Did you hear that? And then we're going to do if humanoid. Then. And now in this line, we're going to write what we want to happen. So what do we want to happen? We want the blackout frame to be visible. So we're going to set the visibility to true, which means it's going to be visible. And then we want to wait 1 second. And then we want the blackout text. Text transparency, we want to set that to 0. so we can see it. Yes. And I'll quickly just put this frame and then change the text color. And now we want to add a little, this is going to be quite cool actually. Do local boom is equal to workspace dot base impact. And pretty much what this is going to do is when we touch the part, it's going to make a boom sound. Now to get this sound, just make a sound. So go to workspace, click sound, and then just take this ID here, paste it into where it says sound ID, and then you can call this base impact. And then this has to be whatever you call it, the sound. All right, cool. Boom, colon. All right, so now that we're done with that, we can actually make the teleportation. To do this, go up here, and we're gonna do local teleport service is equal to game colon get service teleport service, and then we're gonna do local place ID is equal to the ID of the place. And to get this, so if I show you an example here, you see we've got doors, and if I click on the game, you see we have this, and then up here in the URL we have these numbers. Just copy these numbers, and that is the place ID. Alright, so have a look at this. If you go into the game that we want to teleport to and you go to view, you can click on asset manager and you can go down here, and then you've got the name of the game and then the ID here. Copy that. You can go back to this, and then you can get just like that. Now, carrying on, what we want to do, we make a new variable, local can teleport is equal to true, and then what we want to do is go here, if humanoid and can teleport, then we're going to do can teleport is equal to false, and we're going to wait 1 second, and then we're going to teleport service colon teleport, and then we're going to do place ID colon player. Actually, instead of player, we're going to do humanoid, just like that. It's gonna work! Yeah! Hopefully it's gonna work. Let's hope. Alright, so let's play. And we're gonna walk into this part. And you should see down here, it was gonna say, not able to teleport in Roblox Studio. And that's okay, because you can't teleport in Roblox Studio. But if you actually publish the game, it would work. Alright, so let's walk up to it. Worked! Look at that! Can you see that? Cannot teleport in Roblox Studio. That means the teleportation is working. And did you hear that noise? Boom! And if you want to get rid of this, easy. Go to the GUI and just do that. But yeah.